short and stocky.
5'7" compared to 6'3". 11.5-inch differential for the reach. This is going to be an interesting contrast of style.
One fighter is going to want to stay on the outside, use his length. Other fighter, and Qasim, is going to want to come in and rip to the body. And he does a great job at doing that. Or let's see him take it to the floor to take away Murphy's length and reach.
This is going to be a fun one, too. Just 19 years of age. The last time Jayce Murphy fought, back in May, he was still in high school. He's since graduated. But now, he goes to the school of hard knocks, that is, the MMA cage. Looking to go to 2-0, and we'll see what's next for Jayce Murphy after this match, win or loss. And it should be a great one. He's trying to back it up in terms of what he's done in the cage so far into chapter number 2. And here's Matt Perino for the official announcement of these two fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds at a catch weight of 140 pounds. Introducing first, the man to my left in the blue corner, holding an amateur record, 4 victories, 2 defeats, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighed 140 pounds. From South Portland, Maine, here is Qasim Abdullah. His opponent in the red corner, holding an undefeated amateur record, 1 victory, no defeats, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighed 138 pounds. From Bucksport, Maine, here is Jayce the Kraken Murphy. And the referee in charge of the action, Kevin McDonald.
The pride of Bucksport, Jayce Murphy. It's a working class town. Just a few over from where I grew up in Hancock County.
Here we go, round number 1 underway.
Look at that size differential too between these two 135ers.
Oh,
Is
big
Qasim.
overhand right by Qasim.
And that's the way to beat a tall fighter like that.
Oh, man.
Trading
Qasim
a punch.
is throwing bombs. Trade kicks. Ooh.
They're almost thinking the exact same thing, Giuliano. They're kicking at the exact same time. Their punches are coming almost concurrently. Coach Chris Young, Young's MMA. You can hear him from across the way as he eats a straight left.
Rolls him back on his feet.
Show of respect here too. A nice slap of 5s as Qasim showing that power.
Oh, man.
Abdullah does not have a knockout, but looks like he's gunning for one tonight. Another straight left.
Massive power jab by Qasim. Right down the middle.
Coach Chris Young was saying, use your size. You're so much taller than Abdullah. You wonder if he might do some front kicks to just keep the space away from the faster Abdullah.
Oh, man.
Man, the quickness of those punches is just obscene from Abdullah so far.
Whoa.
And how did Murphy eat that? Oh, goodness. The chin on that 19-year-old at Murphy.
Whoa.
Every time that Abdullah swings back, it looks like he's giving all his energy just to try to knock out Murphy. Drops him there.
Holy cow. Qasim has thrown power in round number 1.
If we haven't already had a couple of fight of the night opportunities so far, we might have another one.
All gas, no break here for Qasim.
Again, giving up so much height is Abdullah compared to Murphy, but he's using his quickness just to get inside. Oh, good piece up there on the 1-2 right left by Murphy. .30 remaining in round 1.
Man. Jayce Murphy fires back with his hooks of his own.
Both fighters looking relatively fresh here in the later parts of round number 1.
Neither fighter backing down here.
A little flat-footed here. Now a little arch on that back right foot. Some power from both guys as they're throwing. Staggering was Abdullah, still a little loose on his feet. Cage is locked. Kevin McDonald says, let's get it on for round number 2. I think you could see too, Coach Chris Young of Young's MMA, Murphy's coach, reminded him that he has an 8-inch height advantage and he has long limbs to keep the speedy Abdullah away.
Yeah. Well, Abdullah really quick at coming in, closing the distance. Nice hard leg kick.
The one problem is with those long legs, though, they're susceptible to be getting kicked and landing flush, even from a smaller athlete like Abdullah. Murphy can take some punishment, though. He's already eaten a couple of kicks and straights and hooks right to the chin.
Kind of turns Jayce around after that low calf kick.
A strong kick right to the calf again from Abdullah on the lead left of Murphy. Front kick, keeping some space for Murphy over Abdullah. Halfway through round number 2, and it looks like Abdullah slowing just a slight bit, or maybe conserving the energy for an explosion. Fighters right now in the feeling out stage after an explosive first 3 minutes. Not sure if the exhaustion is setting in after the pace that was set.
Oh.
I don't know how Abdullah is able to land those punches or how Murphy's able to eat that.
Looks like every time he throws, looks like Qasim is just throwing everything he has into those hooks.
And Murphy's just taking it every single time. Coach Chris Young guiding direction to his young bantamweight. Abdullah still attacking strong. Again, a good flurry of rights and lefts. Another one rocking the chin by Abdullah to Murphy.
See him shaking his head.
Oh, just a push off into the cage. Now they're trading with 10 seconds remaining. Murphy staggered backwards.
Oh, drops Qasim!
He's gonna run out of time, and that's exactly the case. But what an MMA career on the amateur side. The show of respect between these two fighters has been on par with any you've seen. Great back and forth here. Combos thrown from Abdullah have been crisp.
Oh, big shot.
Finally, it looks like Murphy might have worn that a little too much on the chin. Abdullah, while not 19, still very young, and with a victory here today would move to 5-2 and likely more gold set in his future if he does not decide to go into the professional ranks.
Big overhand right by Qasim, coming in, throwing those hooks, overhand rights.
This is the 3rd straight fight card in New England Fights that Abdullah has competed on. Spinning back fist, missing. halfway through the third and final round, and you start to see the fatigue setting in for both these fighters.
Both fighters kind of slowing down almost. This third round here, Qasim coming forward.
The right hook is landing nicely for Qasim Abdullah. Not enough to drop young Jayce Murphy, but enough to knock him backwards.
Jayce is doing a great job though at staying in there. He just landed a straight cross right down the middle, staying long. Eating shots well. Smiles back.
It's like the movie Step Brothers, and I think they just became best friends.
Oh, in on a double leg, change it up. I think that was a great idea.
The question is it a little too late into this fight?
35 seconds to go here for round number 3. Watch out for that guillotine.
Abdullah not in a bad position, though his back being wrenched against the cage stanchion. He's holding on to the neck of Murphy, and at this stage likely would be the victor if the position doesn't change. Abdullah looking to make it 2 wins in a row. Looks like he's on the fast track to doing so. Murphy
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Qasim Abdullah.
I'm here with the winner, Qasim Abdullah. Beautiful performance, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Qasim Abdullah.